gray floors, gray carpets, gray countertops, gray cabinets.
Hey everyone, this is Scott Kraft with Pine Financial Group, where we work together so you succeed. Hey, wherever you found us, follow our page, give us likes, leave us comments. We want to hear from you, and we're trying to build a community here to help as many real estate investors as we can. I am here with Maya Brown today. What are we going to be talking about?
So Scott, we're going to talk a little bit about the trends in 2025 in regards to painting as you're rehabbing your real estate investment property. So I want to talk about trends, but I also want to say that sometimes you need to ignore the trends as well and not dig too deep into them. Because if you're as old as I am, a lot of times things come back around, right? You've seen, and so if you're around my age, you'll remember some of these trends that are out right now. So colors that harken toward nature. That's really in right now. So you're talking about your browns, your greens, and actually the color of the year is this right here, rumors. So we're gonna see a lot of this like kind of wine and berry, but you don't wanna just go crazy and paint your entire house in this wine berry. Why would you not wanna do that, Scott?
You'll typically just see that on an accent wall or something, right?
I wouldn't even dig into doing an accent wall though. Throw some throw pillows, right? Something that's not permanent because you want to appeal to as many buyers as possible. But sometimes one of the things about what's popular, what you want to know more than that is what's not popular and what has gone out. And one of the telltale signs of a fix and flip, Scott, was when you walked in and the thing was entirely gray. Gray floors, gray carpets, gray countertops, gray cabinets. And that's totally out.
Yeah, and I actually remember a time where before it was gray, it was beige. It was even known as realtor beige, all the colors in the house.
So those natural warm colors are, like I said, make it a full circle. So some of those beiges, those warmer tones are definitely coming back into style. But we don't want you to make too many commitments. I mean, Scott and I are both licensed real estate agents. You walk in with a buyer, you're walking in, you're talking to a seller. A lot of times people can't get past paint, even though it's a relatively easy fix.
That's right. Yeah, I tell my buyers, they might say, hey, I absolutely love this house, but I don't know what is up with that paint color. Okay, well, can we ask the seller to paint it, or can you just paint it after we close, if that's the only issue?
That's true. It's definitely an easy fix as far as fixing and flipping goes. But really, if you want to play it safe, you want to just go with good old-fashioned white. I can say I've never been working with a buyer that walked in and said, my goodness, this white paint is absolutely terrible.
Right, and the biggest thing is, as a flipper, you want to appeal to the largest amount of people. There's always going to be some buyer who does not want to have a white house. A lot of people say they feel like they're in a hospital if they're in a house that's fully painted white, but a lot of people love it, A lot of people I've seen with pink and green walls. So even if you may be like that, it doesn't matter. Just stick to what is in right now and what the majority of buyers want to see.
And the one thing about white is it never goes out of style, and people definitely see it as a clean slate. But when it comes to selecting your white, be sure to lean toward a warmer white. As Scott mentioned, sometimes people can walk into a white home and think that it looks a little bit sterile. So stay on the end of a warmer white tone when you're doing your fix and flip. If it's your house, if you plan to live in it, go with these berries, go with a smoky green, a smoky quartz, and then you would be on trend that way. We certainly appreciate you watching our videos. If you have some ideas about paint or give us some horror stories about horrible paint that you've seen, we'd love to hear that. We'd also love to help you out with your next real estate investment. We're very easy to reach on pinefinancialgroup.com.